to Worthington Home. I'm Chris. The other day, Eric and I decided to play hooky from all of our household and work chores and take a ride out to Marlborough. A viewer of this channel had recommended that we go to a place that used to be called Marlborough Barn and used to sell all kinds of really pretty, kind of early American style reproduction furniture and other really beautiful home decor items, and has since been transformed into like an antiques center with lots of different dealers and vendors. And so we thought, let's go check it out. And we had a fantastic time. I'm going to show that to you in just a second, but here is their card so you can see the exact place I'm talking about. Okay, so with that in mind, check out this footage. Immediately drawn to this beautiful needlepoint chair for $195. But there are lots of beautiful things to look at here today. All of this colored glass. And I see these little plates poking out from the back. Let's check them out a little bit more closely. CMG is the maker on these. They are very pretty. And I like this squirrel. This was made by Lennox, $20 on this piece. I've never seen that before. And I like the mason jars and the basket display. Look at all the baskets here on the top shelf. There's some very pretty jewelry here as well. It's a lot of fun to look. I like these earrings for $4.50. I think one of my favorite pieces is this necklace. That is a lot of bling. I am here for it. Stunning necklace, I agree. I have this Pyrex casserole dish on my eBay store right now. $20 on this piece in the early American pattern. These frosted glasses are interesting. They're like a Flintstones McDonald's collaboration. Strangely classy for such a combination. I like this display, the dish and the basket. The colors look so beautiful together. It's like it's ready to go on a picnic. This plate is $19. Yeah, very pretty display. I would never have thought of that. All right, we're heading upstairs, and I'm already liking this Christmas tree that's decked out in a beachy theme. And the sailboat painting is lovely, very Newport-esque. And yeah, just lots of pretty little displays everywhere I look. The sugar and creamer are very sweet. $15 for those. Just want to see who made this. Made in Japan. Very attractive. And here we have some textiles and things. This picture is very sweet with the children. This is on sale for only $25. I like this display as well. These are some vintage postcards from Alaska. $18 for this. This lamp is gorgeous. I love the colors on this. And the top is really pretty. I think this was a converted kerosene lamp. Actually, I don't even know if it was converted. $150. It is really, really lovely. And I like this little framed picture beneath it. This is also on sale. I can't see the price, sorry about that, but it's a very sweet piece. I like this flower display. I enjoy seeing interesting ways to arrange fake flowers since I can't really have the real ones right now. And I want to give you a sense of the size of this store as well as some of the really fun things inside. I wonder if you're seeing anything that you like here. If you are, please leave me a comment. And there's my husband. I love this lamp, the beautiful red and blue colors. Oh my gosh, I really like it a lot. The shape is great, has a wonderful vintage look. Even the shade is good and the finial. Let's see the price on this, $95. Absolutely beautiful. I wish I had a spot for this. I would scoop it right up. I asked Eric to unfold and hold up this hooked rug wall display for us so you can see it better. Isn't that beautiful? I love the red barn. Such a nice piece. I wish we had space for this in our house. This is a recurring theme already. And this piece is $225, which I think is very fair for how beautiful it is. Here's another great boat picture framed. Again, reminds me so much of Newport. This is $95. Really nice piece. And underneath there's some other little framed prints. We have a clipper ship and a paddle boat. I bet those look great together. And here we have some teacup bird feeders for $29.95. They are really pretty. I like those a lot. I'm completely obsessed with this camelback sofa. I love the color, I love the pattern, I love the throw pillows. Let's see how much this is. This sofa is $5.95, which I think is very fair for such a great sofa. This hutch is decked out with lots of cobalt blue glass. These canisters are $44, I think that said. Here's a really pretty creamer that was hand painted for $6. I like these little daisies in the bottles. This chair and ottoman are also pretty. Look at the fabric. I really like these pillows, $15 each. But I'm gonna take them off so I can get a better look at this chair. It looks so cozy. You wanna have coffee and read a book in it. $195 for this chair, very fair price. And I love the ottoman next to it as well. This hutch is looking very stylish. I love the way this is styled. And here's some pretty teacups and plates. These are left in China, $14. And these brass wall sconces were made by Baldwin, which is a wonderful maker of brass. This is a beautiful chair with a matching ottoman as well. There's so much good furniture here. Look at this upholstery. Ethan Allen, chair and ottoman, $395. Again, I really can't get over some of these prices. They seem very reasonable to me. This sideboard is really pretty with a pair of lamps on them. Again, just kind of taking a look around this store so you can see some of what I'm taking in. These mushrooms are adorable. I wonder if these are handmade. I'm trying to find a price, $4 each. This pillow has great colors and I love the flower pattern on it. Even the back is super cheerful in that bright yellow color. looking for a price and I'm not finding it, but yeah, I love that. I'll put it back. And this runner is great. I have lots of pretty brass pieces, this reproduction ship sign. And this shelf is a great idea for displaying some breakables. I thought long and hard about these pillows for our kitchen chairs. They're so pretty. These are $30 for a set of 4, which is fantastic, but I decided that my kitchen has slightly different colors, so I left them behind reluctantly. I wanted to show you the styling of this fireplace. I think it looks really wonderful. I like how asymmetrical it is, which is a little bit unexpected, but I think it really works. And this gorgeous sofa is $350, custom upholstered, down-filled love seat. That is fantastic. And I like the caned coffee table, especially because it's got 2 tiers. And here is a matching love seat, so you could get that whole set together and have a living room ready to go. Like this hutch and a very pretty print. I like this brass duck trinket tray for $17. They always come in handy. Here's a pretty covered dish. And I especially love this little trinket tray. This is made by Spode and it's $14. It's got such a nice pattern on it. Here we have some other pretty china. I like how they're mixing some older pieces with some newer pieces to show you how you might use them in your own home. It's giving me lots of styling ideas. This is a beautiful chest of drawers. It's for sale, $295, which I think is an amazing price. This would offer so much storage. And of course, it has a great colonial look to it. Very classic piece of furniture. And this is as well, the shorter chest is $250. I like the pulls on that as well. And I always really enjoy these kinds of wall display pieces. Look how big this space is. Another fireplace mantle. I'm zoning in on this lamp that I think is stunning. So unique. And it's only $65. Oh my gosh. This is a really pretty commode and it would work so well as an entryway piece or a side table. $125. Yeah, very versatile little piece. Check out the beautiful wall colors and all of the window treatments. I like the trim on the windows, the hardwood floors. Again, lots of design ideas in this place. It really gives you a sense of how you might curate your belongings to create little vignettes. This is another great side table. I love this picture. It is so like back in time. Sunday morning in Sleepy Hollow. Yeah, I could just gaze at the characters in this picture for ages. $125 for this beautiful framed and matted print. This one is lovely as well. I love the colors, especially that little pop of red. And the frame is gorgeous as well. This is on sale for only $95. Here's some pretty crocheted pieces. Such fine work. Okay, it's another lamp I'm in love with. Wow, this color combination is fabulous. And this is $95. Great price on that. Another very pretty flower display. This mirror is really interesting. It has picture on top, which is really kind of French. And here's a very different mirror that is lovely and will look beautiful anywhere in someone's house. Only $65 on this. And since I'm holding it, let's check out this gorgeous pillow with the tassels. Stunning pillow. The price on this guy is only $35, and it's down-filled. Here is a gorgeous pair of lamps, and the lampshades are really special. I love the patterns. This would look so nice in my study. $149 for the pair of these gorgeous lamps. Again, I'm going to say what I've said before. I wish I had space for these. This is another beautiful little end table / chest of drawers piece. This is only $165. Such good storage in a little piece like that. I like this teacup and saucer. It's a little Lennox set. These samplers are so charming. I used to do these when I was younger. My grandmother taught me how, and I have a big collection myself. Check out this vintage book display on the shelves. I love how that is collected like that. They are so wonderful at displaying things in the store. And this is a great idea. The silverware is being used as a plant marker, and they're all displayed in a watering can. I really don't know how you're going to get a lot cuter than that. All right, we're outside now. We finished with the Annex, and we're about to go into the main store. But first, I just wanted to take a peek at the grounds. There's a very pretty pond back here. And right in front of me is my nemesis. I have this foul weed growing all along my yard. It drives me crazy. I yank it out and it comes right back. But here's a better look at some of the buildings. And this is the store we just came out of. And check out these menacing clouds. We're supposed to get very bad thunderstorms like any minute now. But here's the main store. The old country store, it says. Eric is already starting to do some picking through it on the outside. I really like these planters, and this garden arch is fabulous. It even has a shelf to it. And this piece is $3.25, and there's some very pretty little metal planters as well. Check out this gate with the flowers and the bunting. What a great idea. I'm already captivated by the inside of this store. There are so many beautiful things to look at. Lots of shelves. It's so organized, and it smells amazing in here. Both stores sell candles and soaps and things, so they both smell really good. And like the first store, this store has some nice jewelry, very good prices, $8.75. And of course, there's lots of porcelain, $24 for this set. Eric's checking out some of these Fire King cookware pieces. And we're going up some stairs to see a little bit more of this amazing space. This whole section has Eric written all over it. These are all the kinds of mantiques that he likes best. He's having a good time over here. These canisters are really interesting. And of course, he's looking for rusty things and license plates and all that kind of stuff that calls to him. And he's pointing to show me some interesting china pieces over here, including this set, which is, I think this is called Blue Heaven. Really fun retro set. I know some viewers of this channel collect that pattern, and I can certainly appreciate why. I'm gonna just take a minute and see what's in this display cabinet. There's lots of little treasures in here. It's so easy to miss something good if you go too fast. And this is a great piece. Check this guy out. This is a large mid-century paper mache cat for $69, and that would make a big statement in a room for sure. And here is a wide shot of another part of this building. If we take a quick peek out this window, we see some pretty outbuildings and a darkening sky. Here's a cozy looking chair. So many little decor pieces to check out, and I really appreciate all of the tags on everything, like this hall covered casserole, $30 on this piece. You don't see this in the wild too often. This is a Margolis side table, and it's beautiful. This is $275 each or $500 for the pair, which is an excellent price for these. I actually have these tables myself. This is lovely and looks hand decorated. I think this is like the bowl of a pipe. Let's see what the tag says. It says $24, vintage German porcelain pipe base bowl, hand painted with metal hinged lid. Okay, so now we're in a different section of the store. And again, check out this floral arrangement. I think it's gorgeous. And another huge space with lots of nooks and crannies to explore. This is definitely not a store to come to if you're in a rush, because it's really at its best if you savor every square inch of it. These plates are really beautiful. I do love blue and white together, made in England, but I also really love this table runner. Here we have a really pretty painting. Can't read the price tag on this, but it looks nice with this smaller one to the right of it. And again, I'm just showing you some flower arrangements that are calling to me. And this is a very pretty chest of drawers. Dresser. I like this toll tray. I can already see there's a little bit of damage on it, but that doesn't detract from its beauty in my opinion. This is $29.99. It's got a great design on it. I love these rich colors. Here's another great hutch that's styled with some blue and white china. I want to get a better sense of this teapot. Blue willow teapot with lid, $52. I like how it's all laid out. And here's another great selection of vintage books. So many great colors, so many awesome titles. It's really fun to go through here. There were a few Nancy Drew books I noticed. Lots of old favorites representing. And this hutch might be one of my favorites. I love the way the red and white is mixed in with the white with roses. I love the silver. It's just got so much going on and it all works. Here's another great corner that I really like. And this picture is fabulous. Nice household scene. Sorry, I can't read the price tag on that one either, but it just goes to show you how much great art is here. Oh, love this dog. He has a great pensive look about him. You have another toll tray and some other really interesting objects. Some nice quilts in the background. There is really something for everyone in this store. Sadly, we're leaving just as the weather is really getting bad. And we're gonna drive out slowly so I can take one last look at this amazing store. Hopefully the weather isn't too awful on the way home. Please disregard the napkins that are stuffed in the corner of this car. And we're gonna say goodbye to Marlborough Barn. It was a great day. I absolutely loved this place. It was so much fun. In fairness, I'll tell you that Eric liked it less. It had, all the stuff that I love and not so much like sort of boy antiques, if you will. So lots of beautiful lamps and beautiful china and beautiful textiles and oh my gosh, furniture. It was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But like Eric likes more like old beer signs and, rusty stuff, boy stuff. there was less of that, although there were some things that caught his attention as well. And I thought the prices there were very, very fair. It wasn't a situation where I was going to pick up a lot of stuff to resell, but that's totally okay. And I didn't go there for the purpose of finding things to resell. I went there very much as like Chris the collector, and Chris the collector was not disappointed. So let me show you what I picked up. First thing I found was this excellent tulip vase. I have wanted one of these for the longest time, ever since we went to Holland, which was years ago. It was before COVID, certainly. And I thought this was a really pretty one. Here's the bottom. This one was actually made in Portugal. And I just thought this was beautiful. I love the colors on this. I love the shape on this. It will remind me of Holland, even though I bought it in Connecticut. And I was really excited to find this. And now I'm realizing I don't have the price tag on it. The price tag was removed. I think it was about $30. I'll see if I can find the price and then I'll put it in the box below. But this was a great find. And of course, I'm keeping this. I'm in fact keeping everything that I'm gonna show you. I also picked up this really pretty runner. So this isn't an antique. This is a newer piece of fabric, and it has actually a modern little label on it, Park Designs. And this was a pattern from Colonial Williamsburg, or inspired by Colonial Williamsburg. And let me see if I can stand up and show you a bigger bit of this. I guess it sort of competes with my top, but this is the full piece. And I thought it was a great color with all of our bedroom colors. Our bedroom needs to be redone in all fairness, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. So in the meantime, it's fun to just add to the decor. And I plan to put this on an antique blanket chest where our TV sits. And eventually I want the TV to be wall mounted so that the chest can open and close because it has a top that opens and closes. But this will go right on top of that. And I will show it to you after I finish filming this segment. My weird purchase for the day, Eric was kind of like, what are you buying there, crazy lady? But I picked up these very old-fashioned clothespins. I love these old-fashioned guys. So these don't have like any of that spring action that we're used to. You just sort of pop them on the line and they stay like that. And of course I have a whole like little laundry room. I don't have a laundry line anywhere, so I'm not really quite sure how I'm gonna display these, but I haven't seen these old guys in so long that it was really fun to find them, and I'll find something to do with them. These were $2.50 and they were tied up in this little bit of cloth that I thought was so interesting. I'm just trying to stick this guy back. But yeah, I don't know, for some reason I had a strong like nostalgic reaction to those. And then the last thing I bought, so this isn't a huge haul, the last thing I bought was this piece of tollware. So you can see this has strawberries and vines on a black background, of course the leaves. And I am not sure exactly what this is supposed to be. Is this for a candle? Is this for a vase? I have no idea. I don't really care. This is gonna go on my kitchen hutch where I have some of my toll trays. I'm enjoying having some of these metal pieces, canisters, scales, things that are not easily broken. And I think this will look really pretty there. So I'm gonna pop that over there after I finish filming this. This was $14. Here's the bottom, just kind of the price tag on this. And I thought that was a lot of fun. There were many other things. I'm sorry, licorice keeps hitting the tripod. That must be so annoying. I apologize, and so does she. There were so many things I could have bought if I had space for them. There was a lot of furniture that I loved that I thought was very fairly priced. Not a screaming deal, but solid, fair prices in my opinion. There were so many lamps, there was so much artwork. I mean, I could have bought the whole place. And it's the exact kind of decor that my mother really loved. So I would imagine she would have enjoyed that store as well. It really takes a few hours to go through it properly. So I would definitely say, like, if you're looking for a fun day trip, it's an awesome place to stop. And oh, I forgot one thing that I didn't show you. I'll show you in a minute. But I will definitely go back. In all fairness, I probably won't go back with Eric anytime soon. Again, it was not his absolute cup of tea, but it was absolutely mine. I will return. I'm sure I'll find even more things in the future. And I can't say enough about the place. I loved it. And thank you to the viewer who recommended it to me. That was an awesome recommendation. And if you ever have any recommendations for places that I should check out, please leave me a comment. I'm always looking for something new and fun to do. Okay, I picked up this very pretty necklace. It looks like turquoise, but I don't think it actually is turquoise. I think it's just a costume piece, but I loved the shape of this, and it was $8.75. I just thought it was, yeah, just a really fun summer piece. This would look great with the white top especially, I think. And then here's a better look at the tulip vase, so you can really see the details well on this piece. There's the bottom. And my very silly clothespins that I don't know, I just had to have them. And here's a close-up of the pattern on the runner. I really, really love this fabric. In fact, I'm almost wondering if I can order some of this fabric, because I have a little bench that we picked up at an estate cleanout a few cleanouts ago. And I'm looking to reupholster it, and I think this fabric would be really nice. So here it is, Chinoise Floral Collection. So I wonder if I can get some more of that, because that would be very pretty, and the two pieces would be, you know, really complementary to each other, I think. Okay, I just popped the necklace on so you could get a better look at it, and don't mind the various poison ivies and sumacs I have erupting on my skin right now. I know, it's very attractive and glamorous, but this is the little pendant. Let me see if I can get you a better shot of that, actually. Here we go. Again, please mind, I've got it on my finger. Yeah, I'm falling apart over here, but try to pretend that's not there. Here, I'll put my finger over it, and I think that's super pretty. I, of course, wouldn't wear it with this top that has all the detail going on in the wrong color, but I thought it was just pretty, just a cheapy little chain, but I like a little bit of costume jewelry in the summer, and I thought this piece was super fun. I'm gonna put the tulip vase right here on the shelves for now, and I'm gonna look for some faux tulips to put into them. Okay, so here's the hutch. Oh, by the way, I had a lot of viewer comments suggesting that I put this little chicken-themed toll tray in the kitchen, so I moved some things around, and I did that, and I've been enjoying it very much. And I think I'm gonna put my newest toll piece right over there. I think it fits in very well with my cat-friendly hutch decor. As you can see, I just popped this runner underneath the TV on top of our big blanket chest. And I think the colors work really nice in here. You can see there are the curtains. My mother-in-law made those, actually. And then the bedspread, which is a Pottery Barn teen duvet cover. And just a bunch of pillows. This whole room really needs to be redone, but this is where we are for now. This little red bench needs to go in the dining room. And I have a bench we just picked up, as I mentioned before, that I need to reupholster. And I think that would look really pretty in this kind of fabric if I can find it again. So I'm gonna have to look for that. Up here we have Niagara Falls in a little panoramic shot, which is a really kind of cool print. And we have a couple of small paintings and a mirror. Check out what Eric's last cat did. Scratched the heck out of this newel post. So that needs to be replaced, and we need to just do a lot of work. We need to paint. I want to put potentially some wallpaper up. Lots of things to be done. The ceiling needs to be painted. I would actually like to trade out this bed frame. I think it is a little bit too, I know, has a little bit too much of a country look, I think, or like a farmhouse look. And something that's maybe a little bit more colonial that will go with our Margolis dresser, which I am obsessed with. Eric drove all the way to Georgia to pick this up. He won it at an auction. I think this detail is particularly nice. And yeah, so that is really more of the style we love. This chest of drawers, which was also won at an auction, but here in Connecticut, was also a Nathan Margolis piece. And then I just have this little needlepoint chair that doesn't necessarily need to stay. So yeah, some work to be done, but this is where it is for right now. And I think this little runner fits in very well. And Licorice likes it too. Or it bores her. Either way. So I've had some time to reflect on my visit to Marlborough Barn, and these are my thoughts that I wanted to share with you. I would highly recommend the store to the following people. Those of you who may be looking to furnish some rooms in your home and only want high quality, unique pieces that are comfortable, durable, and reasonably priced. Things like chairs, sofas, end tables, dressers, and ottomans. I would also recommend the store to anyone in the market for beautiful, unique lighting, especially table lamps that are very special and seem timeless. Not only do they have lots of lamps to choose from, but their prices are really fair, bordering on low for lamps. I would say the same thing about artwork. They have beautiful and interesting artwork in all shapes, sizes, and subject matter in lovely frames for good prices. Do you need table runners, throw pillows, or other textiles? Because this store will have you covered with, again, a wide selection, and better yet, it's fully on display and styled, so you can easily imagine how the pieces will look in your own space, and that is always helpful, I feel. The store is definitely fantastic for anyone like me who collects or admires vintage and antiques. There are very pretty pieces at all price points scattered throughout the barn and annex. And again, their prices are very good. You're not going to find things to resell, but if you want to add to your own collection or just admire beautiful old pieces, this place is for you. As an aside, if you're like me and especially like a layered look of special old and new objects together, you'll find both at the store. If you enjoy seeing beautiful objects styled and staged and you want some ideas for your own home, you should spend a few hours at this store and take lots of pictures or video footage. It seems to me that a lot of care is taken to arrange really cozy seating arrangements, interesting fireplace mantles, curated hutches, elegant sideboards, pretty entryways, collected shelves with books and display pieces. The sellers here clearly have an eye for putting things together well. And why not learn from their examples, right? Finally, I would recommend this place if you're looking for something to do for a few hours and just feel like browsing. In other words, this place has something for everyone, in my opinion. However, that said, you won't find generic objects that could have come out of any box store, and you won't find cheaply made goods of any kind. If you're looking for a stronger recommendation from me than that, I don't think I have one. I will, as I said before, definitely go back. I would definitely recommend this place to others. I recommend it specifically to you. And if you have to take a little bit of a drive to get here, I would suggest that you consider it. It's a really beautiful setting. Marlborough is a lovely town, and you just won't be disappointed. I'm going to take you outside for a quick moment because I want to show you a new project that Eric's working on for the chickens. Let's check it out. So in a nutshell, Eric is doubling the size of the chicken run. We have some wisteria growing over the existing run just to give them a little bit of shade, but we really feel like the birds are kind of crowded. And so we're hoping this gives them a lot more elbow room. And the nice thing about this run is that it will have a roof over it. So that will ensure that they always get some protection from the sun or from the rain or for whatever's happening. And I think they're really going to enjoy this. It's coming out good so far. Here are our blackberry bushes. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this visit and seeing the shops at Marlborough Barn in a little bit more detail, seeing the handful of things that I brought home that were really fun and I'm enjoying. So if you liked this video, please take a moment and hit like. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I am very eager to hit 2,000 viewers. I am around 1,600 and I would love to bump that number up to 2,000. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. And most of all, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I hope you are having a wonderful day. Bye for now.